Hi, I'm Michael Wargo, team pilot for Precision Aerobatics, and today we're going to do something a little different. I am going to ambush a member of the club here and fly somebody who's been used to flying trainers or just graduating from trainers to prove just exactly how easy to fly the Addiction XL is, or any of the aerobatic planes. I feel that so many people are afraid to go into an aerobatic aircraft because they're afraid it's going to be a little more difficult to fly with the big control surfaces and things like that. I feel it's very intimidating. Well, my contention is that it's a heck of a lot easier to fly, a heck of a lot easier to control, or anything than any of the planes that people seem to be graduating from. So they're starting with a trainer and then they're going right to a T-28 or some small foamy warbird or something like that. These planes have very little control compared to a good aerobatic aircraft, especially the Addiction. It also has to be flown faster. You cannot land it as slow, and a lot of them are very finicky on landing. I mean, you either have to make a good landing or you bounce it down the runway or something else that's pretty undesirable. My contention is the Addiction X is so easy to land that you can have never flown anything like it before and land it easier than you could ever land for the first time any other type of aircraft. So, like I said, I'm going to ambush somebody and see if I can get somebody that has enough courage to actually fly this big airplane for the first time. Here are the planes my friend brought to the field. And you can see they're not trainers. They're in the warbird genre and scale, but light foam, easy to fly type of airplanes. All right, this is going to be reaction to the Addiction XL. First flight, he's going to try and fly it on his own. He's never touched the controls of the Addiction X before. Slow down a little bit. There you go. Super smooth, isn't it? You're welcome to loop it, roll it, anything. Just keep the speed down because the flight controls are so big. Pretty cool. All right, just bring it in. Super slow, way down.
That enough?
Great job, yeah. I mean, could you have landed any better? I mean, when was the last time you just flew a first plane and the very first landing was that easy, and after two or three, you could have landed it twice that slow. Well, this is my friend George. I showed you a couple of his planes. He's someone who's flown trainers and things like that, and has absolutely never flown anything like the Addiction XL or a large aerobatic plane. Despite being a little nervous about flying someone else's plane, mine, and never flying a big electric like that, and something that aerobatic, he decided that he was going to go ahead and fly it. And just maybe you can tell me a little bit about how it felt.
Well, it's the first time I flew a plane like that, but it was like flying a Cub. It was very easy flying. You could fly slow. The landing was beautiful. It's kind of jerky with the controls, but once you get used to it, it's very smooth and flies almost standing still. It's a great plane.
Well, his big experience with it when it came to the controls being a little sensitive is just that the flight controls are this big and there's quite a lot of movement. So, but it didn't look like it took you very long to adopt.
Just after a few seconds to know what it does, you pick right up on it. It was very nice. It was good.
Well, the big takeaway for the audience is always the landing part of it. That's what we're kind of trying to demonstrate. How was the landing? Did you find it?
For the first time flying a plane, it was perfect, and it came in nice and smooth. You could all slow it down to almost a standstill and get it on the ground nice and slow. It's an unbelievable plane. It was really fun to fly.
Hey, Alex Fredrickson here, and you just watched a bit from my buddy Michael Wargo and his Addiction XL. We're here in North Carolina now with my buddy
And now it's
Bob Haverty. Good to see you, Bob. So Bob's not been flying for that long. He's got a few foam planes. And this is his personal favorite right here, which is a little foam Super Cub. Flies that plane very well. And we're going to have him fly the Katana 52 today and see what he thinks about that. We're doing this to show you guys as well that our planes are not just, top of the line, high energy 3D monsters, but just a fun little sport plane anyone who's just gotten into the hobby can enjoy as well. So you ready to go on up, Bob, and see what you can do?
Looking forward to it.
Your first time flying balsa, correct?
That's right, first time.
What a better plane to do it with than the Precision Aerobatics Katana 52.
Landing from the top.
Left turn. Get your throttle. Come on in.
Oh, that was sweet. First time on a balsa plane. I like that.
How do you like it?
Yeah, it's great.
Any noticeable difference with landing it compared to a foam plane?
It lands nice and slow.
Nice and slow. That's good.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't have any funky tendencies?
No, no.
Doesn't feel like it wants to snap on you randomly?
No, no.
Awesome.
I want to take off again.
Is that enjoyable?
Yeah, if it were mine, flying someone else's plane is scary as the devil.
Awesome.